Hi. So today I'll be talking about 5 companies that I feel like I'll best qualify for that position. They are all based in Indiana. I'm an Indiana guy, born and raised in Indiana, so I believe that once I graduate from NCCU, I will relocate back to Indiana. That's where I'm from. That's where I'm familiar with, and I don't know. I just want to be kind of close to family. So yeah, let's talk about it. So the first company I want to talk about is Grand Park Premier. It's located in 1900 Grand Park Boulevard in Westfield, Indiana, 46074. I chose Grand Park for the first one because I feel like it best suits me. They have a lot of job opportunities there. I feel like I'll be the director of operations, so I'll be making games and stuff like that, and doing just like little other stuff around to help the community and stuff like that that they do at Grand Park Premier. I'm kind of familiar with Grand Park Premier. I used to play basketball there when I was younger, so I kind of know the place. And I used to work there in high school. When I was there, I would help do the games and stuff like that, work the clocks and everything. So I'm kind of familiar with the place, and I believe that would best help me with my job opportunity and just getting more experience in that field of directing games and making games up and just doing stuff. So then my second one is Indiana Sports Corporation. The address is 111 Monumental Circle, Suite 250, Indianapolis, Indiana, 46204, and I'll be the events corporation coordinator. So basically, it's a nonprofit organization where they try to bring NCAA championships and the Olympic trials to Indiana. So people from Indiana can come and watch them, and just people from all over the world can come and watch these games. So it helps them, and it also helps us, so we can build more money for the state of Indiana. So I feel like that would best help me. Just like I said before, to make just making events and getting my name out there and meeting new people, and just we're all working together to help build up Indiana. So I feel like that would help me, and I feel like one of my greatest strengths is talking to people. I'm quiet a little bit, but talking to people is my strength. So just connecting with more people and just getting to know more people, that would just help build me up. So when I'm looking for a bigger job, I'll have contacts I can get in contact with to put in a word for me, good word. So yeah. So the third one is NCAA National Office. It's located in 700 West Washington Street, Indianapolis, Indiana, 46204. And I'll be the championship operations coordinator. So basically, it's kind of like a broad thing. You work in championships, finance, and you work in compliance, really just anything with the college athletics in Indiana. So basically, you're working with IU, you're working with Indiana State, where I came from originally. I'm from Indiana, and I went to Indiana State for 3 years. Working with Butler, Ball State, just all the colleges all over Indiana. For like the championships, the compliance, and just everything in general. So yeah. The fourth one is the Indianapolis Pacers Sports and Entertainment. It's located in 125 South Pennsylvania Street, Indianapolis, Indiana, 46204, and I would be the basketball operations assistant. I feel like this and the next one I'm about to say would help me a lot, just because you're working with the NBA. So you're basically building connections all over the place, from general managers to coaches to even sometimes players. You can build something with them. So I definitely feel like that would help me in my space, connecting with them and just making stuff up for the Pacers. The games and stuff like that, the halftime shows, and the stuff they do between timeouts and everything. And I definitely think that would help me a lot in my ambition and in my goal in trying to do something with sports, because I've been in sports so long. I don't want to leave that field. I feel like that's the best thing I'm good at, is sports. So I think that would definitely help me in my field. And then the last one is the Indianapolis Colts. Now I feel like this is the one that speaks the most to me, just because I played football my whole life, and I definitely feel like this would be a big influential thing for me. 700. It's located in 701 West 56th Street, Indianapolis, Indiana, 46254. And I'll be a football operations assistant, and basically doing the same thing I would do for what I said about the Indiana Pacers. But I feel like this would be more beneficial to me just because I played football before, and football means a lot to me, and I believe that it would really help me a lot. And like I said, I can build connections, and also you never know, I could work out for them. You never know. So hopefully that is my goal, to go to the NFL. So hopefully it does work out. But yeah, so. And I forgot to say the websites for all these. For the first one, Grand Park Premier, is https grandpark.org. The second one for Indiana Sports Corporation is www.indianasportscorp.org. The third one for NCAA National Office is www.ncaa.org. And then the fourth and fifth one, they're both the same thing, kind of just different names, but www.pace.com and www.colts.com. And basically, just wrap it up. I chose these 5 things because, for first, I've worked at Grand Park before, so like I said, I know kind of the ropes and everything, but mainly just because I've been in sports my whole life. I was blessed to play from first grade all the way till now. And for me being like a Division I athlete, I've always wanted to work with football, so that's why I said the Colts really, I really love, that. And I believe just my experience in just leadership, so from my leading events that I've done in the past, and just being a captain of the football team, it would help me, and I feel like those are like my greatest strengths. I feel like since I'm an athlete, and since I've been in sports before, I feel like this would make me the best candidate for these jobs that I chose. So that's really why I chose them. So yeah, thank you for your time.